From hitting Jusuf Nurkic in the head for holding his waist, to punching Poole during a practice session, these are the 14 times when Draymond humiliated other NBA players, starting with Draymond's heated clash with Bradley Beal. On October 27, 2017, during a game between the Golden State Warriors and Washington Wizards, Draymond Green received a technical foul after persistent trash-talking. With 23 seconds left in the half and the Wizards leading by 14 points, Bradley Beal struck Green in the face while fighting for position, sparking a physical altercation. Both players grappled and fell to the ground as teammates tried to intervene. Amid the scuffle, Green's jersey was torn. After reviewing the replays, the referees decided to eject both Green and Beal from the game.
I think Beal's got to go too, so he's... You can get ejected.
Furious, Green continued shouting as he headed down the tunnel to the Warriors' locker room. Later, he was fined $25,000 for his role in the altercation. On November 14, 2023, during an NBA in-season tournament game between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Golden State Warriors, tensions flared on the court. Early in the first quarter, with 10:23 remaining, the Timberwolves had possession. Klay Thompson was guarding Jaden McDaniels, while Anthony Edwards took a three-point shot, which missed. As Klay continued to guard McDaniels, he extended his arm and grabbed him. McDaniels took this as a sign of disrespect. When the Warriors regained possession, Klay and McDaniels started tugging at each other's jerseys, escalating the tension. Suddenly, they were in a full-blown fight at center court. Rudy Gobert rushed over to try and restrain Klay, but Draymond Green saw this and misinterpreted Gobert's intentions, thinking he was attacking Klay. Without hesitation, Draymond jumped in and put Gobert in a headlock, dragging him across the court as players and officials tried to separate them.
Puts his hand on his jersey. Jaden McDaniels puts his hand on his jersey. Now they're swinging. Gobert comes in, and Draymond's like, no.
Yeah, it's
Chill out.
And then Draymond, he headlocked Gobert there.
As a result of the altercation, Draymond was suspended for the next 5 games. This wasn't the only time Draymond clashed with another NBA player, but nothing compares to the moment he punched his own teammate. Poole, a rising star known for his sharp shooting and playmaking, had begun taking on a more central role with the Warriors. But during a practice session in the 2022 offseason, tensions between him and Draymond boiled over, leading to Draymond physically punching Poole. While the exact reason behind the clash remains unclear, many speculate that Draymond's frustration stemmed from Poole's growing influence and confidence within the team, a shift that didn't sit well with the established veteran. And not long before this, Draymond had shown a similar intensity against Domantas Sabonis in the playoffs. On April 17, 2023, in the first round of the Western Conference playoffs, he clashed with another opponent, Sacramento Kings center Domantas Sabonis, a player known for his typically calm demeanor. In Game 2 of the series, held on April 17th, the Kings were leading by 4 points in the fourth quarter with possession of the ball. Malik Monk drove to the basket for a jumper, which missed. Sabonis, trying to secure the rebound, fell in the paint and ended up grabbing Draymond's leg as he hit the floor. In response, Draymond stepped on Sabonis' chest without hesitation, displaying a burst of aggression.
Looking for a foul. Monk puts it up. And Curry's got the board. Green gets tied up.
Sabonis remained on the ground clutching his chest as referees reviewed the play.
But Sabonis grabbed his leg first.
Draymond was ejected from the game, but not before he began trash-talking Kings fans, provoking them as he left the court.
Green egging on the crowd. Sacramento up by 4.
Just months after his clash with Sabonis, Draymond found himself in a similar scenario, this time with Donovan Mitchell. On November 12, 2023, during a game between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors, tensions ran high from the very start. Early in the game, Jarrett Allen was called for an offensive foul after charging into Draymond Green.
Draymond Green and Evan Mobley fighting. And Jarrett Allen with an offensive foul.
This only fueled Draymond's energy, and he began escalating the intensity, exchanging heated words with Allen.
Hold on now. Hold on. Well, also, too, remember, Draymond had a tee earlier, so you don't want some offsetting.
Later, with the score at 74-66, Steph Curry attempted a three-pointer but missed. Donovan Mitchell grabbed the rebound and quickly passed it to Caris LeVert, who sprinted down the court for a layup. Mitchell followed, positioning himself to support LeVert. But before he could get there, Draymond Green barreled into him, knocking Mitchell off balance and sending him sprawling. Mitchell took the hit personally. On the next play, he came charging back down the court and delivered a hard shoulder into Draymond, making his frustration clear. Players and referees rushed in to defuse the situation, but by then, Mitchell had already fallen victim to Draymond's physical style of play.
I think was frustrated that he got his pocket picked, but you know what? He's going to send Draymond to the foul line. Yeah, he might have been just trying to bait Draymond into another tech, you know?
Only a month after his clash with Donovan Mitchell, Draymond was back in the spotlight, this time in a heated incident with Jusuf Nurkic. On December 12, 2023, the Golden State Warriors faced off against the Phoenix Suns on the Suns' home court. In the third quarter, with 8:23 remaining, the Suns held a narrow 5-point lead. Suddenly, play stopped as Jusuf Nurkic fell to the ground, clutching his face. After reviewing the replay, the referees discovered that Nurkic had been struck hard by Draymond Green's elbow. Draymond argued that Nurkic had been holding his waist, but the officials didn't buy it. As a result, Draymond was ejected from the game once again. Just a month before his clash with Nurkic, Draymond had already stirred tensions in a heated exchange with Donovan Mitchell, highlighting his uncompromising physical presence on the court. Draymond's clash with Nurkic was just one chapter in a long history of intense rivalries, none more storied than his confrontations with LeBron James. There have been numerous moments of tension between LeBron James and Draymond Green over the years. LeBron is one of the most powerful athletes the NBA has ever seen, but that hasn't stopped Draymond from trying to get under his skin. One notable clash occurred on June 10, 2016, during Game 4 of the NBA Finals between the Cavaliers and the Warriors. In the fourth quarter, with the Warriors in possession, Steph Curry was handling the ball when LeBron moved in to guard him. As LeBron extended his arm to block Curry, it connected with Draymond, who fell to the floor. LeBron then stepped over him, a gesture Draymond found deeply disrespectful. Draymond jumped up, pushed LeBron, and confronted him, leading to a heated exchange. The tension was so intense that it looked like the two were ready to throw punches. But this wasn't the only time they clashed. In another game between the Cavs and the Warriors, LeBron was bringing the ball down the court when Draymond stepped in and delivered a hard shoulder straight to LeBron's chin. The move looked almost like a WWE-style clothesline. LeBron, stunned by the impact, lay on the ground for a few moments, visibly shaken. The Cavaliers team rushed over to confront Draymond, with Richard Jefferson furiously asking LeBron, "How the hell could he do that?" LeBron didn't back down, continuing to exchange words with Draymond as he recovered from the hit. Draymond, unfazed, kept taunting LeBron as he stood up, further escalating the tension. As a result, Draymond received a technical foul, and LeBron was awarded free throws. Draymond Green has a reputation for stirring up the entire court staff and officials at least once a month, and a game against the Memphis Grizzlies was no exception. During the game, Desmond Bane took an open three-pointer but missed. Santi Aldama grabbed the rebound and scored, but Draymond didn't like that. He grabbed Aldama and then gave him a hard shove.
In San Francisco, here's how it initially started. You see Draymond Green grabbing the jersey there in the push. Nothing was called there. Officials.
The Grizzlies bench immediately took offense, confronting Draymond about what they saw as disrespect. Tempers flared, and Desmond Bane approached Draymond aggressively. The two started shoving each other, escalating into a full-blown scuffle. Within moments, officials and teammates rushed in to separate them, and in the chaos, two players ended up on the ground. Though the officials managed to break up the fight quickly, Bane still became yet another target of Draymond Green's intense playing style. Draymond's run-in with Bane brought back memories of his infamous clash with Steven Adams in 2016. In 2016, during the Western Conference Finals between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Golden State Warriors, tensions ran high. The series was tied, with both teams having won one game each. In the second quarter, Oklahoma City was leading by 8 points, with the score at 48-40. At 5:58 on the clock, Draymond Green was being guarded closely by Steven Adams. Draymond drove hard to the basket, but as he attempted a shot, he lost control of the ball midair. As he landed, his legs swung up and struck Adams hard in the groin. After the game, Steven Adams was asked in an interview if he thought Draymond's kick was intentional. Adams responded, "I don't think he did it on purpose." You might think Draymond Green usually saves his outbursts for the third or fourth quarter, but that's not always true. He can get fired up within the first few minutes of play. During Game 1 of the 2018 Western Conference Finals, the Warriors faced off against the Houston Rockets, and the intensity started early. Kevin Durant was guarding James Harden, who held the ball before driving toward the basket and throwing down a nasty dunk over Durant. Afterward, as the ball was back in play, Draymond got into a heated exchange with Harden, aggressively pushing him and earning his first technical foul within the first 7 minutes of the game. Although Harden kept his cool and focused on moving the ball, Draymond's intensity was on full display, setting the tone for the rest of the game. Draymond Green is known for turning up his intensity in the playoffs, becoming even more aggressive than in regular season games. In May 2022, during the first round of the Western Conference Finals, the Golden State Warriors faced the Memphis Grizzlies, and Draymond's physical style was on full display. In the second quarter, Green stripped the ball from Kyle Anderson, but Anderson managed to regain control and drove toward the basket. As he went up for a layup, he passed the ball to Brandon Clark, who prepared to dunk. But Draymond, frustrated after losing the ball, took the play personally. As Clark went up for the dunk, Draymond grabbed his jersey midair and pulled him down, causing Clark to fall hard to the ground. The foul resulted in a flagrant penalty and an immediate ejection for Draymond.
Look at it. That's going to be a flagrant.
Yep, I agree.
After the game, Brandon Clark shared his thoughts on the incident during a post-game interview.
The Draymond flagrant foul, like, were you hurt on that at all, or?
I mean, no. I mean, I can like take a hit, man. He just, he's been known for flagrant fouls in his career. I've watched him on TV my whole life, it feels like. So I wasn't really shocked, but I'm a dude. I don't really like the flop or none, but he did hit me pretty hard twice, really, when I saw it again. So yeah, I mean, it's just us coming out and playing our ball. I'm not really worried about it or none. I mean, it's not shocking that he did that. It's something that he's done in the past. So, yeah.
As a follow-up, what do you think his ejection did to the game? Like the flow of the game. It seemed like you guys responded well initially, but then coming out of the halftime.
I mean, yeah, he's known to be a pretty big part of their team, pretty big part of their offense and their defense. So, yeah, but they seem to still come out and play well, without him. So, yeah, I mean, he's a real good player. He's a real good player on defense. There's no need to do all that extra stuff, but yeah.
While Draymond Green is known for getting into one-on-one confrontations, when Draymond Green wants the ball from his teammate, he doesn't think twice. He'll slap at their hands, their face, or anything he can reach to get it. In the first round of the Western Conference playoffs, just 31 seconds into the game, Draymond's aggressive style quickly caused trouble. As Nikola Jokic received the ball in the post, he was double-teamed by Draymond Green and Kevon Looney. Draymond, trying to steal the ball, accidentally poked Jokic in the eyes.
Poked him in the eye. Just watch his left hand come up right there.
Oh, yeah.
Jokic immediately dropped to the ground, clutching his face, visibly in pain. His legs were shaking, and it was clear that he'd had a close call with his vision. Aaron Gordon didn't take kindly to the incident and stepped up to defend his teammate. He and Draymond began exchanging heated words on the court, both players standing chest to chest until the referees stepped in to separate them. Draymond was lucky this time. Jokic has a reputation for standing up for himself and had previously shown Markieff Morris that he doesn't tolerate disrespect. If we're talking about Aaron Gordon, we can't forget Game 4 of the series, with the Warriors holding a 3-1 lead. During a crucial moment, Gordon drove to the basket, spun around Draymond Green, and slammed a powerful dunk. Draymond fell to the ground, and as he lay there, Gordon threw the ball at him and stared him down. Draymond found this gesture deeply disrespectful and saw it as a challenge. Fueled by frustration, he grabbed Gordon's leg, seemingly ready to start a fight. In one quick motion, he pulled at Gordon's knee, causing him to lose his balance. Seeing things escalating, Steph Curry quickly rushed over and stepped in to separate the two, preventing the situation from getting even more heated. Draymond Green has had a history of clashes with the Lakers, not just with LeBron James, but with Anthony Davis as well. In one memorable game, with the Warriors trailing by a single point in the final 15 seconds of the fourth quarter, the Warriors needed to foul to stop the clock. LeBron James passed the ball to Anthony Davis, and Draymond, ready to make the foul, came charging in. Out of nowhere, Draymond delivered a hard foul, striking Davis directly in the face.
The Lakers. They don't have to foul yet, and Green does. I always think, how about have a couple of passes?
The impact was enough to make the entire Lakers squad appeal for a flagrant foul, arguing that the hit on AD's face was excessive.
In another game against the Lakers, tensions flared once again in the fourth quarter. Anthony Davis drove to the basket for a layup over Draymond, but lost control of the ball. As the play continued, Draymond and AD started trash talking on the way back down the court, exchanging heated words. Seeing the situation escalate, LeBron stepped in to separate the two, attempting to calm things down before it turned into a bigger confrontation.